Hello, Aquarius. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what is coming your way for Taurus season. So, Taurus season is going to be April 20th to May 20th. And for your April reading, first of all, it was lit. I'm obsessed with it. I'm also an Aquarius, so I love that energy. But it was just about your blessings are coming in. So just be as specific, as grand as you'd like to be. Okay. You are going to get whatever you want. All right. So interesting. Seven of Wands is coming out. So you may be, protecting your energy a lot right now, or also I'm getting the energy like you feel maybe a little unstoppable. I like that. Unstoppable and determined. Some of you, though, you may feel like you have to protect your energy or defend yourself, but I feel more so that it's like nothing's going to stop you. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. Nothing's going to stop you. That's what I feel. Fierce. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what's coming your way for Taurus season. Make sure you check out your April reading if you haven't already. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am also an Aquarius, so I love to see what's going on with y'all. Love to tap in. Let's get into it. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So, ooh, I'm always bumping into this. Okay. So, some sort of ending happening here, transformation, out with the old, in with the new. That's what the Death card is all about for me. It's about a necessary transformation. And sometimes it's uncomfortable to let certain things go, walk away from certain people, but you have to. Yeah, there's some sort of like disappointment, something you're having to walk away from. You really didn't want to have to do that. But Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, I feel like it leads you to abundance, though. It's like whatever this was, it was kind of, keeping you stuck somewhere, or at least having an impact on your abundance, your blessings. Let's see. Let's see what's going on for you. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Okay, so yeah, and with the Empress here, it's like you're about to be in your divine feminine energy. You're about to be in a very receptive, receiving energy. But there is some sort of hesitation, second guessing, uncertainty here. It's because it's new. Okay, so some of you guys, you could be so used to like having to, yeah, see, it's a very beautiful energy. Okay, so here's the deal. So you guys are going to a very abundant, beautiful, the Star card, your card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. You're about to be very successful, very blessed. A lot of very positive, healing, soul fulfilling energy is coming through for you, but you are having to let go of a burden here. You're having to walk away from something that's not fulfilling for you. And it may be hard, but with the Hierophant, like, this is going to be a good lesson for you and whatever this energy is. Okay, so let's keep going. Tell me about it. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. There's a new chapter here for you that's based in love, emotional fulfillment, peace, healing. But you have to decide to go towards it. And yeah, there are certain things, certain people that you thought were going to come with you this whole time, but they can't. There's there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Okay, Capricorn, kind of similar energy, but yeah, there's just conflict. There's too much drama attached to somebody. Okay, and you have to kind of come to terms with the fact that somebody's not coming along with you. Could be a Sagittarius. You're very in your head about it, overthinking a bit, but I feel like it's just a hard ending. It's a hard thing to accept, realizing certain people can't come with you, but you know, you understand that there's a lot that someone else needs to go through. You understand that you are in a different phase. Like, you're not in your moon phase anymore. You're in your Ace of Cups phase. So you have to leave somebody somewhere so they can process and do what they need to do. And that's hard. But don't sabotage yourself just to go through someone else's trauma and their healing. Like they have to go through it. You can't use your light to help someone else shine. They have to learn how to shine on their own. Yeah, King of Swords, Five of Swords. So yeah, I feel like in honoring your truth and showing up how you're meant to show up, being your honest, true, most authentic self, you may, be a villain in other people's stories. Some people don't want to be left behind. And some people don't understand that they're not in the same energy as you. So you're just going to have to be the villain in their story, and that's it. You have to move on, because look at your stability. Look at where you're at. You can't be so worried about moving forward. There's certain people you cannot give your energy to anymore, and you just have to be okay with that. And look at it this way, like, understand that, see, like, look at how much you've grown. You're not a page anymore, you're a king now, you know? And I feel like there is someone around you who could still be in a page energy, or just not, on your energy, not on your vibration, and you have to leave them there. And it's not to say you can't still be friends or talk to each other, but, you don't have to be like conjoined at the hip, you know? This could be like a best friend situation where you realize, you and your friend aren't on the same page anymore. You see how like this person's up here and this person's down here? Like you're just not on the same wavelength, you know? You've grown so much. And for some of you, you walking away from this person is going to be the catalyst for their growth too. And sometimes it's hard to play that role in somebody's life, but I'd rather play that role than be the person that's helping them stay behind or helping them stay stagnant. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have to realize, like, even though you have this awareness, you have this understanding, you have this growth, not every, like, you can't force someone else to be the same. You have your glasses, they can't see out of them. So you have to let them get their own glasses, see things their own way, and learn on their own. And that is hard, especially whenever you're like, but if they only did this, they would understand. Well, they have to realize that. They have to get there. And that would be doing a disservice by, pointing it out for them the whole way. Just like you had to go through it, so do they. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I feel like yeah, allowing yourself to walk away, move forward, recognize how you've grown, you will find people that are in alignment for you. Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork. This is appreciating what someone else is bringing to the table. Like, you're very much going towards people that are in alignment for you. You're very focused on moving forward. So keep focusing on that, because I feel like there's no denying that you're on a upward trajectory. And I don't think you're the type of person who would slow themselves down just so they could bring someone with them. But I feel like it's about like just accepting that you have to leave someone in the past or leave someone where they're at. Tell me a bit more about this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, you could almost be like a mentor to somebody. Whether or not you intended to have that role in their life, I don't feel like you did. But I feel like you have just grown so much and you want to help this person. But you have to understand that this is not helping them anymore. And it's not helping you, it's keeping you held back. You have to let people learn and grow at their pace that they're meant to grow. They can't go any faster or any slower. And you have to keep going, and you're going to have to cut off some people and make some hard decisions. Because you are being honest about where you've been, where you want to go. And you recognize that this person is not in the same boat. And this could be more than one person, but yeah. There's definitely a big ending that's happening here. But it's because you're deciding to follow your heart and go towards what's in alignment for you. It's because you're in a more confident, secure position that now you have to walk away from things that haven't grown with you. That's definitely hard, but again, like you can't, you know, sacrifice yourself and your own growth for somebody else. They have to grow on their own. Just like I said, like you can't use your light to help someone else shine. They have to learn how to shine on their own. Ten of Pentacles. So this could have to do with family. Uh-huh. Yeah, I feel like there definitely was like, this has to do with either someone who's been around for a long time, a family member, or someone you like, are very close with, respect a lot. But yeah, I feel like they need to learn how to do their shadow work, the Queen of Wands. Like this cat is her shadow, and she's learned how to, you know, live with it, accept it, embrace it. But someone else needs to learn how to do that themselves. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. But yeah, it's like you have to allow. Some of you don't see it like that though. Like you don't understand why you can't take this person with you. And it's like, well, they're not in the same vibration. You got to understand you'll be compromising your blessings. Tell me more about this Ten of Pentacles. Or maybe you guys are worried about your abundance, your stability. See, we have the Tower. Yeah, I feel like you guys are worried that like if you walk away from something, if you go towards what you're meant to go towards, it will end badly. Like maybe you're like, oh, well, this person won't talk to me anymore, or this person's going to be mad at me. At the end of the day, Aquarius, if someone doesn't want to be around you anymore or doesn't like you anymore because you're doing what's best for you, they weren't meant to be around anyways, you know? Like I personally know I would never hold it against someone else for doing what was best for them, you know? So you shouldn't hold yourself back because of you're worried of how someone will react to it. That's not fair. See, and like look, you're going towards Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, you're going towards balanced relationships, emotional fulfillment, healing. That's not this. Okay. Know that when you do this, it's going to be very beautiful, very good. This person may react in this way, and that's fine. They're allowed to do that. They can have their feelings. They can honor them and sit with them in a way they need to. But you can't let this response keep you held back. Tell me a little bit more about the Nine of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're very worried that when you walk away from something, it's going to end badly. Whether you think this person's going to react to you this way or you think that like their life is going to go to shambles, know that they have to go through that. Okay, this is the hermit before he goes into hermit mode, like you're going to be the catalyst for a big change for this person. Okay? And know that you're going to be able to go towards things that are fulfilling for you. You both are keeping each other stuck. And I feel like you are the one with the awareness and the ability to move it ahead. So then allow that to happen. Don't be worried about the repercussions because at the end of the day, it's going to be good for both of you. Even if someone's upset at first, it's a necessary process. Walking away will help this person learn how to get on your level because they're not going to get on your level by you giving them step-by-step directions. That's not what they need. See? And like, look, you're going towards fulfillment, healing, allowing yourself to release burdens. Yeah, the Five of Wands. There's definitely like a lot of conflict, a lot of worry about it. See, I feel like you guys like almost feel responsible for somebody. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles, like maybe this is like, I don't know, this could be like a just someone that like looks up to you a lot, or someone you provide for a lot, whether that's advice, financially, emotional support, whatever. But you have to gain the confidence to walk away from this. You have to leave the past in the past. You have to allow this person to figure out how to rely on themselves. Just like you did, you know? Because think about it this way, like how much you've grown, all you've gained. Imagine if someone like was like holding your hand throughout that whole process. You wouldn't be who you are now, you know? So don't do this person a disservice by trying to be that role, you know? You're not meant to be. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You're definitely worried that, yeah, it's like you don't want someone to, you don't want them to have to go through this, basically. Like you don't want to have to be the one that makes them feel abandoned and neglected. You don't want them to feel like this at all. We got 5-5 here, so that's all about change, big changes, right? Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, right? So, you know, it sucks having to be the catalyst for change. But I always say to myself, like, you know, when I was 19, my mom kicked me out, and that is what started my healing journey. Obviously, going through that in the time, I didn't see it that way, right? I thought it was the worst thing ever. But now I would go through it a million times again if I knew that this is where I would end up, you know? And I'm not even at all my blessings. So, like, think about the catalyst for your growing. And even though it was uncomfortable, aren't you glad you went through it? Aren't you grateful about how much you've learned? Don't you recognize that you wouldn't be who you are now if you hadn't gone through that? Don't take that experience away from somebody else. Don't love someone so much that you keep them stuck. Yeah. It's time to move on. It's time to separate yourself from somebody. So you can both go towards what you're meant to go towards. And it's not to say that this means you're not going to be friends, you're not going to talk. It just means it's a different type of relationship. It's not so codependent. There's the Lovers, Gemini energy. Yeah. The Lovers is also known as the choice. You have to choose. Are you going to follow your heart, your truth? Are you going to let yourself embark on this new journey? Or do you want to stay stuck somewhere, you know? I know what you're going to do, Aquarius. You're going to let it go. You're going to allow this to unfold because first and foremost, you're not going to sacrifice your blessings at the end of the day. You're like, listen, I love you, but I love me more, you know? And that's how it should be, right? And through you making this choice, I think that you're going to show this person how they can choose themselves and love themselves, you know? But it's also time to communicate and be honest. Let somebody know that you're ready to move on. You don't want to keep each other stuck anymore. That's a very brave and courageous thing to do. Thank you. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're just ready to move towards, yeah, love and fulfillment for yourself. And you recognize that whatever this is keeping you stuck. Just like you're keeping them stuck, you know? You both are in this tower together. Allow yourselves to break out so you guys can go toward your happiness, your love, your fulfillment. Yeah, see the Devil. This is, and you see that how the Devil and the Lovers look so similar. Some of you guys are like definitely like trauma bonded with somebody, and you think that this is like love and like soulmate, whatever. And this doesn't have to just be romantic, but it's like you guys are keeping each other stuck. Let each other go. And you see, they're not even holding hands. It's not like a tie like that. This is. See how they're chained? It's time to let each other go. So y'all can heal. Okay. All right. Let's get the final bit of advice for you, Aquarius. Thank you guys for watching. If this resonated and you feel inclined to let me know with a like, a comment, subscribing, let me know. Join my little community that I got going on here. And if you'd like a personal reading or soul alchemy ceremony, want to know more about the services I provide, my website is in the description box below. I also have like a newsletter you can sign up for, online classes, all sorts of stuff. And if you'd like more content, I do have all my social media down below as well. All that good stuff. All right, let's see. Yeah. Love. Moving with love. Let it go with love. Right? And how I see it is you both are keeping each other held back. You both are trauma bonded. So let it go. So you guys can go towards genuine love. Okay? So we have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So yeah, like you and this person don't no longer serve each other's highest good. Maybe you guys kept each other safe, secure for one point in time, but now that's not the case. It's time to let it go. Okay? We have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So yeah, a lot of you feel guilty because I feel like you are the more aware person, more ascended, enlightened. So you can walk away from this and understand that it is an act of love, but you feel guilty because you know that this person is going to have to deal with their shit. But at the end of the day, like, you are just prolonging the inevitable by staying around. I would feel more guilty about that than allowing someone to go through the change they got to go through. You know what I mean? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. You can't change the past. You can't change someone else. You just have to let it go. Hold on. This is not going to be something you regret either. I promise you. Know that this person that you're worrying about, they are strong, they are reliable, they are resourceful, they can figure it out. I'm sure they've been through worse things and they handled it, right? They made it through. They'll be able to make it through again if they have to. But trying to prolong the inevitable, people have past lives karma they have to sort through. You know, allow these things to unfold. All right, surrender. I can release my need to control. Release. Surrender this connection. It is no longer sustainable. And health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So for some of you, I would focus on your health, whether that's physical, emotional, mental, whatever, spiritual. Invest your time and energy into yourself right now because you're just draining yourself, putting it into somebody else. So put it back into you. And I feel like through that, you know, you're going to be leading by example. This isn't a situation where you can kind of convince someone or teach someone to show up differently or get on your wavelength. That's not how this is going to work. Some of you, you're definitely in the role of, I have to walk away so this person learns how to take care of themselves, how to honor themselves. Like your soul agreed to do this before you came here, you know? I just feel that. Like I feel like this was divine orchestration. You had to be the catalyst for this person's lesson. And again, that's a hard role to play, but you know, I'd rather be the one that pushes them forward than the one that holds them back. Okay? All right, Aquarius, that is your reading. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out your April reading. It's a lot more positive. This is positive in a way. It's hard though, right? And that's the thing about seeing love in everything. Is even though it's uncomfortable, it is an act of love, right? So just keep telling yourself that. I love you so much that I want you to grow. So I have to let you go so you can do that. Okay. All right. That's all I have for you today, Aquarius. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.